Hey, good morning, good afternoon, whatever the case may be. Similar polygons is what we're looking at, and we've talked about the why with this kind of stuff before, and really the why has to come down to the real-world applications, like the sugar packets in the Coca-Cola bottle, or we had some Guinness records like the water slide team record, and using this model to help you make guesses. Alright? Using patterns and models. Okay? And this is key, and I understand more than anybody that it's, not always perfect and life's not always this clean. I get that. I'm fully on board with you guys with that. However, we do have some models that can give us some information, and while it may not be perfect, it'll certainly inform our decisions, which is helpful. So, I like to cook, mostly because I like to eat, but this stuff happens a lot of time in the kitchen for me. So, say you're just even something as simple as doubling a recipe, right? If you need 3 lbs of meat for, like a mostaccioli or some kind of pasta dish or something like that, for one portion, okay, you'll need 6 lbs for 2 portions. And it might not always be this clean, and maybe you don't have 3 pounds or 6 pounds, like maybe you have 5.5. Is that reasonable? Can you still get away with it? I don't know. That's where the creativity component comes in. That can be fun in the kitchen. So that is that, and maybe you come up with a new recipe because you kind of got off script a little bit and it worked out well, which is always fun. So here's how I handle these guys right here. So I do little and big, and I just start with that right there. So this is all going to come from the little, and this is all going to come from the big. So we need to find A. We're looking for A in the first problem. A is obviously on the big. Okay, and it doesn't matter whether you put it on top or bottom, you just have to get it to match. So A matches with 12. Okay, and then we just need another one, and it looks to me like the only one we really have is right here. So 8 to 12. So then, we're here, we've been good with that. 8A is 144, A is 18. Okay? Right here, let's look at the angles. If this is, now, the angles are a little bit different. 41 here, 41 here. The angles stay the same. The angles don't change. 56 here, 56 here. The 3 sum up to 180. So it's 180 minus 56 minus 41. I got 83. So then it's just, and if it's there, it's there. So now it's just plug it in. B is 41, F is 56, D is 83, A is 83. Those are all degrees. Alright, AC. We don't know. Alright, same thing. Little and big. Start with that. There's our framework. We can start, go ahead, AC is on the big, so AC will just put an X right there. And you could even go big and little. It doesn't matter as long as you're consistent. X is on the big, that matches up with 12 on the little. And then 40, and I chose 40 and 15. You could have chosen the other one as well. It doesn't matter as long as you're consistent. Cross multiply and divide, and you get AC is 32. Okay. So that is that scale factor down here to 5. Let's see if we can keep that on the screen. Yeah. So if you're still catching up, you should be good. PQT is this right here. We have one piece of information right there. It's 15. So PQT, the scale factor, is really just a ratio. 15 to PRS. PRS is that it's 20. So 15 to 20 is 3 to 4. That's it. So in scale factor, you're just writing a ratio of corresponding sides, what matches up. Word problems. So we're asking you to do some word problems. Why? There's a couple whys. Kind of the selfish teacher why is because when you take these big standardized tests, which measure your how well you're going to do first couple years of college, like the SAT, you're going to get a lot of word problems. Okay, we want you to do well on this. We want you to do well in college or whatever you choose to do. But this is a big data point for the public, and there's arguments as to how important it is for everybody else. But you know, a lot of people look at this, so we will push you to do well on it. The better why here is because of this. Your ability to pull information from text. You guys just get inundated, you get blasted, you get saturated, you get given so much information. Internet, YouTube, social media, that's not going away. If anything, that's only going to get worse or better, depending on how you look at it. You're only going to get more information in text. And your ability to pull information from text and use it, or disregard it if it's no good, or make decisions from that information is going to be huge for you guys, because technology is only getting more advanced. You guys are only going to be exposed to more information in text and video and God knows what else. So a couple problems here, and we did some of these with the I can't remember which one of the Guinness ones. It might have been the running on ice. There was another one too that I can't remember. So basically we want to get the units. 125 miles, 2.5 hours is the same as x in 6 hours. So once we're there, cross multiply and divide, you get 300 miles. And I should have thrown a mile up there just to make sure we get the units right. Okay, down here we've got 15.9 out of every 100 pregnant women in Georgia have a C-section. Kind of a weird question, but whatever. 15.9 C-section. 100 is preggers. X C-section over 25 to 50. Cross multiply and divide. I approximated at 4,104. I think you got a decimal for women, like 3/4 of a woman. It's kind of weird to think about, so it's just approximated for the purposes of this class. It's all good. Down on the bottom here, 15 tape players in 6 hours. 40-hour week. X players. Cross multiply and divide. Players is 100. Okay. So, this is where we're going, this is what we're doing. You guys are going to get a lot of this moving forward, and again, the why is, helping you make decisions in the real world. The why is helping you pull information from text, and little rational problem solving, which never hurt anybody. So, there you go. Have a good rest of your day. Take care. See you soon.